Black Power. Peace, gods and goddesses. What's up, black people? Oh yes, I started become vegetarian back in 2004, all the way till I'm not sure till 2003. I was a vegetarian for 19 years, and it was a process, and my body got so used to it about maybe a week or two. Then when I was a vegetarian, I was in a 40. I used to do exercise, push ups, lifting weights, doing squat, jogging. I mean, right now, I'm 47 years old. And I went from vegetarian to vegan. I've been vegan for 2 years. And it feels almost, I know it started off as a minor dizzy spell, but how I feel also, it feels almost better than when I was a vegetarian. And I did lost a lot of weight when I became vegan, but I feel great. And I'm yes, I'm 47 years old, and they asked a very easy question about the protein. That, but it's a good question. They asked. I was asked, how can I get protein? I got protein from beans, rice, kale, broccoli, oatmeal, nuts, and some wheat. That's and some kales. Got some proteins and some mushrooms. And what got me into being vegan? I got some role model who got me to become vegan. I learned that from their prayers, Let's Get Free album, and also I've been inspired by excuse me. Wait, just a moment. I've been inspired by Yao Apanga and Washida Strober, and what's the one sister name? Lisa. And yeah, I mean, what got me into eating healthy? Before I joined the Nation Islam, I think when I was, I don't know, I believe when I was 17 or 18 years old, I thought about becoming a vegetarian because I heard somebody being vegetarian. I know I was watching Vanishing Sun, and I don't know that Russell Wong, and he played as a vegan, and when I joined the Nation Islam, I was inspired to be vegetarian. I was in the nation. I started joining the Nation Islam back in 1998. Then what got me? I was off and on being vegetarian, and I started becoming vegetarian back in 2004. And I know I dealt with opposition, and I love my dad. I know my dad tries to argue and told me that I'm not eating right. And my mom rest in peace, she tried arguing and told me that I'm not eating right just because I became a vegetarian. I know I was told by my auntie about, I don't know, 6 or 7 years ago that I need some protein. And they asked the doctor. And I gotta say, I felt that I'm more healthier than when I was 16 or 18 years old. And now I'm 47. I feel that I'm more healthier than when I was 16 or 18 years old. And I'm aware that I was having a bad eating habit when I was a teenager. And I struggled to eat healthy. And I feel that as a 47-year-old man, I feel that I'm very disciplined. And it's just, I'm very determined. It's like, I know I faced a little opposition of being vegan than being a vegetarian because only few restaurants serve vegan food. And it opens in a limit of time. And I work at the other job. I work at FedEx from 12 till 10 in the evening. And restaurant be closing at 9, 8 or 9 o'clock at night. Other restaurants, they're not serving vegan meal. Yes, vegetarians, yes, but I had to stop by at King Super, and unless I get off of work on time. Yeah, King Super, the grocery store, it closes at 11 o'clock. It used to close at 12 o'clock at night. And yeah, that's how I feel. I know they worry about my health just because I became vegan. And oh yeah, I read a book. I read 4 books so far, which is 2 years ago. But I read a book of Flip the Weight and the plate by Ian Smith, the black guy who's a judge of the Celebrity Fit Club on that VH1 channel. And I read the other book of Eating Healthy, and I read the book of Game of Eating Smart, and also the one book, Healthy-ish. I learned a little something about eating healthy. It's a good book. It inspires me. He said, yeah, I forgot. It's hard to remember the name of the book by Ian Smith. Flip your plate, change your weight. And that when I was a vegan, I just eat different type of vegetables, just change like once a week or whatever, anything that has vegan. And also the other book, there's some food that I never heard of, the Game of Eating Smart. It's the professional baseball player who eat some good vegetables, although they're not vegetarians, but they be eating healthy. And according to the book I read of Flip the Plate, Change Your Weight, I learned something about vegetarians got less chance of getting heart disease, less chance of getting diabetes, less chance of getting cancer. That's what the book said. And the other book said the same thing about eating healthy. Healthy eating, I think that's what the name of the other book. And I don't remember all by heart. And I read a little bit of the magazine, of the vegan magazine, the plant-based. And why am I vegan? I always wanted to be vegan. I was off and on being vegan back in 2016, about 2015 or 16. At that time, I was vegetarian. I was vegetarian for 19 years. I went from vegetarian to vegan. And why am I vegan? Something just got me paranoid about eating eggs or dairy. I was scared of getting cancers. Then I decided to go vegan. And when the last time I eat some fish? That's way back in, I think, 2003 going on to 2004. That's a very long time, the last time I ate some fish. And what inspired me? I think that my Facebook friends and the YouTubers, they inspired me to go vegan. And the sister Lisa, my favorite YouTube channel, and the other YouTube channel, Dark Skin TV, Washida Strober. Shout out to Washida Strober. And some of the Facebook friends, Washida Strober and Yao Abanga, and I have very few vegan who have few Facebook friends are vegan. And I read some statistics of vegan is about how many vegan? About 2 million vegan and 15 million vegetarians. And yes, it's why am I vegan? Yeah, it's just my conscious culture. It's part of my belief and my culture of going vegan and don't eat no animal products at all. And I'm open-minded. And what makes me open-minded? Maybe I was searching when I was, I don't know, when I was a 15 or 16-year-old teenager. And and I watched the TV. Yeah, my mom, she's the only good role model I have. And some television talk show is my only role model. You know, back in the days in the 90s, only role model I have is Boys in the Hood, and also I came from some type of, you know, I love my older brother Dion. It was back then that he used to sell drugs. And I'd say I kind of grew up in the crack house. Then when I joined the Nation of Islam, and I know they asked me why did I become a Muslim, and I'll be honest, yes, I know I'm supposed to be a good person. it's part of that, but also it teaches that black people should unite, love themselves, and yeah, this part is very interesting in the Nation of Islam. Black man is God, and they talk about respect and protect the black women. In the Nation of Islam, they value the black women. And I don't see, and it just shows how we respect the black women. And there's no misogynistic whatsoever. And I know it's kind of strange on this part in the Nation of Islam. They teach us to eat one meal a day. I know it scares the shit out of you, but that's what it's taught in the Nation of Islam, to eat one meal a day. Yeah, I used to eat one meal a day, but I'm not eating one meal a day right now. I haven't ate one meal a day for a very long time. But my thing is, hopefully, and I'm doing great, and I think I'm going to be vegan to the day I die. And about when it comes to being vegan, it's just my deep devotion. Well, the way the way the vegan live their lifestyle, it sounds like it keeps us out of the hospitals most of the time. Well, hey, whatever works for you of the food you eat, hey, follow your heart. And hey, even if you're not vegan, make sure you eat some fruits and vegetables. Because fruits and vegetables, it boosts up your immune system. According to I got that information from the library books that I check out. And stay black, black power.